There's a season for everything in life, and right now, this is your season to sacrifice, not because it's easy, not because it's comfortable, but because greatness demands a price. Every single dream you carry is asking you one question: how bad do you want me? And your answer is not in your words, it's in your discipline. It's in the late nights when you keep going after everyone else is sleeping. It's in the early mornings when the alarm clock is the enemy, but you get up anyway. It's in the days when you're tired, sore, and tempted to quit, yet you push one more time. Sacrifice now, because nothing legendary is built on convenience. The champions you admire weren't chosen at random. They were forged in the fire of commitment. They gave up comfort for a crown. They walked away from distractions to walk toward destiny. Yes, it hurts now. Yes, it's lonely now. Yes, it feels like no one understands why you're doing this. But you know what you're building. You know the version of yourself you're becoming. And one day, the world will see the results, but they won't see the price. And when that day comes, when the doors open, when the light hits your name, when your victory echoes, they will call you lucky. But you'll know the truth. You weren't lucky. You were relentless. This is not the end. This is the comeback, the chapter where you stop talking about who you could be and start proving it. Sacrifice now, shine forever. Greatness always demands a price. It doesn't come wrapped in comfort. It doesn't arrive at your door without warning. It doesn't knock politely and ask for permission to enter your life. Greatness asks for everything. It demands your time. It demands your energy. It demands your focus. And it will test your patience over and over again. It will take the hours you wish you could spend relaxing. It will take the sleep you think you deserve. It will take the moments when your body begs you to stop. And it will whisper, just a little more. Greatness is not interested in your excuses. It doesn't care about your comfort zone. It won't wait for you to feel ready. It shows up in the middle of your struggles, in the middle of your storms, and it asks you one question: how much are you willing to pay? Because the price is not measured in money. The price is measured in discipline. It's measured in how many times you show up when you don't feel like it. It's measured in the sacrifices you make when no one is watching. It's measured in the moments when your mind says quit, but your heart says keep going. Greatness will strip away everything you thought you needed. It will remove distractions. It will distance you from people who don't believe. It will place you in a space where it's just you, your vision, and the fight. And that fight is where you're forged. That fight is where you become unbreakable. Every setback becomes a lesson. Every delay becomes preparation. Every rejection becomes a reason to sharpen your skills. And every single time you rise after falling, you prove you're willing to pay the price. Greatness doesn't reward the half-hearted. It doesn't celebrate the almost committed. It only crowns the ones who refuse to stop until the mission is done. You will give up comfort. You will give up the easy road. You will give up the version of yourself that settles for less. But in exchange, you will gain something greater. You will gain the strength to face anything. You will gain the respect that can't be bought. You will gain the kind of legacy that outlives you. The price is high, but the reward is higher. Your discipline speaks louder than your words. You can tell the world about your dreams. You can talk about your plans. You can explain how badly you want it, but none of that will matter if your actions don't match your words. Discipline is the proof of desire. It's the evidence that you mean what you say. It's the difference between saying, "I will," and actually doing it. Words can inspire for a moment, but discipline inspires for a lifetime. Discipline is showing up when you don't feel like it. It's keeping the promise you made to yourself long after the mood you made it in has faded. It's waking up early when you'd rather sleep in. It's staying focused when the world tries to pull you in every direction. It's saying no to distractions even when they look tempting. It's choosing progress over comfort. Every day, your discipline tells a story about you. It tells the story of whether you're committed or just curious, whether you're building something real or just talking about it, whether you're living in potential or fulfilling it. People hear your words once, but they see your discipline every day. Your discipline is in the way you prepare when no one is watching. It's in the way you train when no applause is coming. It's in the choices you make when you could take the easy road, but you don't. Discipline is silent, but its results are loud. It doesn't need to announce itself. It doesn't need to prove a point in the moment. It lets the outcome speak on its behalf. Your discipline is the bridge between your goals and your reality. It's the force that turns someday into today. It's what separates dreamers from achievers. The truth is, discipline is harder than motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is deliberate. It's consistent. It's unwavering. It doesn't care if you're tired. It doesn't care if it's raining. It doesn't care if you've had a bad day. It simply shows up. And every time you choose discipline over excuses, you invest in your future self. Every time you push through resistance, you send a message to the world and to yourself that you are serious. Your words may open the door, but your discipline is what walks you through it. Because in the end, people might forget what you said, but they will never forget what you did. Champions are forged in commitment, not comfort. They are built in the fire of discipline, not the cushion of convenience. They are created in the moments when giving up would be easier. But they choose to keep going. Comfort is where dreams go to sleep. It's where ambition fades. It's where the hunger for more slowly disappears. But commitment is where greatness is born. Commitment is showing up every single day, no matter how you feel. It's giving your best when no one is watching. It's sacrificing what feels good now for what will feel incredible later. It's staying focused when distractions are pulling at you from every side. It's refusing to settle when your mind whispers, "This is enough." A champion's journey is not paved with ease. It's built on sweat, setbacks, and the kind of persistence most people will never understand. They train when they're tired. They practice when they're in pain. They push through the days when motivation is nowhere to be found. Because they know commitment doesn't need motivation, it thrives on purpose. Every champion has a story of sacrifice, of early mornings and late nights, of saying no to comfort so they could say yes to their calling, of walking away from the easy path to face the uphill climb. Comfort offers short-term pleasure. Commitment offers long-term victory. Comfort asks nothing from you. Commitment demands everything you have. Comfort keeps you safe. Commitment makes you strong. The arena of champions is not a place for the half-hearted. It's a place for those who are willing to endure pain, pressure, and uncertainty because they believe the reward is worth it. Every time you choose commitment over comfort, you sharpen yourself, you grow tougher. You grow smarter, you grow hungrier, you learn to thrive in challenges that would break most people. And one day, when the lights are on you, when the world sees your victory, they'll call you lucky. But luck had nothing to do with it. It was the years of staying committed when comfort tried to lure you away. It was the countless moments when you pushed forward instead of sitting still. It was the fire of your commitment that forged the steel of your character. Because champions are not made in easy places. They are made in the places that test you, stretch you, and push you past your limits. They are forged in commitment, and they rise because they refuse the comfort that keeps others ordinary. Sacrifice means saying no to distractions. It means guarding your focus like it's the most valuable thing you own. It means choosing the hard path when the easy one looks tempting. It means walking away from anything that pulls you away from your vision. Distractions are everywhere. They disguise themselves as entertainment. They disguise themselves as comfort. They even disguise themselves as opportunities. But not every opportunity is meant for you. Not every open door leads to your destiny. Sometimes the greatest power you have is the power to say no. Sacrifice is not just about giving up bad habits. It's about giving up the good things that aren't the best things. It's about making choices that serve your future, not just your present. Every time you say yes to a distraction, you're saying no to progress. And every time you say no to a distraction, you're saying yes to your dreams. The world is loud, your phone is loud, people's opinions are loud, but your purpose whispers, and you can't hear it if you're drowning in noise. Sacrifice means turning down the volume on everything that doesn't matter so you can turn up the volume on what does. It means deleting the things that eat your time. It means avoiding the conversations that drain your energy. It means skipping the events that pull you off your path. It's not always easy. Sometimes it feels like you're missing out. Sometimes it feels like everyone else is having fun while you're working. But what they don't see is that your focus now will create a freedom later that they will never have. They don't see that the time you invest today will multiply tomorrow. They don't see that the parties you skip, the shows you don't watch, the hours you spend alone, are all bricks in the foundation of your dream. Distractions will always knock. They will always look inviting. They will always promise quick satisfaction. But satisfaction fades. Success lasts. Sacrifice means saying no when it's uncomfortable, when it's lonely, and when no one understands why you're doing it. It means remembering that your dream is too important to be delayed. It means holding onto the vision so tightly that nothing can pull you away from it. And when you choose sacrifice over distraction, you choose to protect your purpose, you choose to honor your future self, you choose to keep building while the rest of the world is busy wasting time. Pain and loneliness are part of the process. You can't build something extraordinary without them. You can't grow into the person you're meant to be without walking through them. Pain is the weight that builds your strength. Loneliness is the silence that sharpens your mind. They are not punishments. They are teachers. Pain teaches you resilience. It teaches you how to keep moving when every muscle in your body wants to stop. It teaches you that you can endure more than you ever thought possible. Loneliness teaches you focus. It strips away the noise. It shows you who you really are when there's no crowd to cheer you on. It forces you to face your thoughts, your fears, and your truth. In the beginning, pain feels unbearable. It makes you question why you started. It tempts you to turn back, and loneliness feels like a weight pressing on your chest. It makes the days feel longer. It makes the nights feel colder. But here's the truth: the process was never meant to be comfortable. The process was meant to prepare you, to strip away your weaknesses, to break down the parts of you that cannot carry the weight of your dream. When the crowd is gone, when the support is quiet, when it's just you and your vision. That's when you decide if you really want it. That's when the fight becomes real. That's when the dream either dies or you come alive. Pain sharpens you like steel in the fire. Every struggle is a hammer strike shaping you into something stronger. Every lonely night is a reminder that not everyone is meant to walk this road with you. The higher you go, the fewer people there will be beside you, not because they don't care, but because this path is not for everyone. Some people can't handle the sacrifice, some people can't handle the pace, but you were built for this, you were built to carry the weight, you were built to endure the lonely seasons, because those seasons are where you grow the most. One day, you'll look back and realize the pain was the proof you were in the fight. The loneliness was the sign you were walking your own path. And when the breakthrough comes, when the world finally sees what you've been building, you'll know. It was the pain that made you strong. It was the loneliness that made you unshakable. Every sacrifice builds the future you dream of. Every moment you choose discipline over comfort, you are laying a brick in the foundation of your destiny. Every hour you invest in your craft, you are shaping the life you've been imagining. Every temptation you resist, every distraction you reject, every comfort you walk away from, it all adds up. Sacrifice is not wasted. It's stored, it's saved like treasure, ready to pay for the life you've been working toward. When you choose to work instead of wasting time, you're building. When you choose to study instead of scrolling, you're building. When you choose to train instead of taking the day off, you're building. The life you want doesn't appear overnight. It's constructed piece by piece, choice by choice, sacrifice by sacrifice. Every time you give up something now, you're making space for something greater later. It's like planting seeds. You don't see the harvest right away, but the roots are growing deep beneath the surface. The world might not notice the effort you're putting in. They might not see the late nights, the early mornings, the quiet moments of self-control, but your future sees it. Your future is being shaped by the sacrifices you're making today. The comfort you give up now will return as freedom later. The hours you invest now will return as mastery later. The energy you pour in now will return as success later. Sacrifice is not just about losing something. It's about trading what's temporary for what's lasting. It's about giving up what feels good now for what will feel incredible for the rest of your life. There will be days when you question if it's worth it. There will be moments when you wonder if anyone else would make the same choices you are. But remember, you're not building the life they dream of. You're building the life you dream of. And that means your sacrifices will look different. Your priorities will be different. Your path will be different. Every sacrifice is an investment. And like all great investments, the payoff comes later, bigger than you imagined, greater than you hoped. One day, you'll stand in the middle of the life you once prayed for, and you'll know it wasn't luck. It wasn't chance. It was built on the quiet, unseen sacrifices you made when no one was watching. Every sacrifice you make today is a step toward the future you've been dreaming of. The world will see results, not the struggle. They will see the victories. They will see the trophies. They will see the smile on your face when you finally make it. But they will not see the nights you cried yourself to sleep. They will not see the mornings when you dragged yourself out of bed with nothing left to give. They will not see the sacrifices you made when no one was watching. They will not see the times you failed and had to rebuild from nothing. They will only see the finish line. They will only see the moment you win, and in that moment they'll think it was easy. They'll think you were born lucky. They'll think success just found you, but you will know the truth. You will know about the countless hours of practice, the endless repetition until you got it right, the discipline it took to stay on course when everything in you wanted to quit. You will remember the days when no one believed in you, when your vision was too big for people to understand, when you had to keep pushing forward without applause, without encouragement, without recognition. You will remember the injuries, the setbacks, the losses that made you question if you could keep going. You will remember the isolation, the moments you missed out on because you were chasing something greater, the times you felt invisible, even while giving everything you had. The world will never understand the depth of the struggle because they didn't walk through it with you. They didn't feel the pain in your body after a long day. They didn't fight the mental battles in the quiet hours of the night. They didn't carry the weight of your dreams when it felt like they were crushing you. All they will see is the moment you arrive. All they will hear is the applause when your name is called, and some will envy you, some will doubt you, some will tell themselves they could have done it too. But the truth is, they weren't there in the trenches. They weren't there for the grind. They weren't there for the days you fought with nothing but faith keeping you going. That's why your victory will mean so much to you, because you know what it cost. You know the price you paid in silence. You know the road you had to walk alone. And when the world finally sees the results, you will smile, not because they finally notice you, but because you never needed them to. People will call it luck, but it's relentlessness. They will look at your success and think it just happened. They will see the moment you win and believe it was fate. They will see the rewards, but not the road you took to get there. Luck is an illusion they use to explain what they can't see. What they can't see are the nights you stayed awake chasing your vision. What they can't see are the mornings you got up before the sun because your dream couldn't wait. They can't see the thousands of hours you put in when no one was paying attention. They can't see the failures you turned into lessons. They can't see the tears you wiped away so you could keep going. They can't see the pain you endured without letting it break you. Relentlessness is doing the work even when the results are invisible. It's pushing forward when you're tired. It's refusing to stop when you're hurt. It's staying committed when everyone else has walked away. It's showing up every single day, no matter how you feel. Relentlessness doesn't take breaks. It doesn't wait for perfect conditions. It doesn't care about motivation. It's driven by purpose. People think luck is a gift, but what they call luck is the reward for every moment you refuse to quit. It's the product of your consistency. It's the outcome of every time you chose discipline over comfort. It's the result of years of effort stacked one on top of another. Relentlessness is saying I will, and meaning it, no matter what stands in your way. It's running toward the challenge instead of away from it. It's fighting for your future when your present feels unbearable. It's holding on to your vision when doubt surrounds you. The truth is, luck plays no part in a victory that's been built by sweat, sacrifice, and patience. Every so-called lucky break came because you put yourself in position for it. You prepared for it. You worked for it. You earned it. But they won't see that. They'll see the glory and call it fortune. They'll see the spotlight and call it chance. They'll see your rise and call it destiny. Let them, because you will always know the truth. It wasn't luck. It wasn't chance. It was your refusal to stop. It was your relentless commitment to the vision. It was every single day you chose to keep moving forward when giving up would have been easier. This is the season for your greatest comeback, not next year, not someday, now. This is the season where you stop replaying the losses in your mind. This is the season where you stop letting your past define you. This is the moment where you decide that what's ahead is more important than what's behind. You've been through the pain. You've been through the setbacks. You've been through the nights where you questioned if you had anything left. But you're still here, and that means there's still a fight in you. Comebacks don't happen by accident. They happen when you refuse to stay down. They happen when you decide that failure is not final. They happen when you stop making excuses and start making moves. This is the season to rebuild. This is the season to rise. This is the season to take all the hurt, all the frustration, all the disappointment and turn it into fuel. You've seen the bottom, you've felt the weight of doubt, you've heard the whispers telling you it's over. But those whispers were wrong. You are not done, you are not finished, you are not broken beyond repair. This is your moment to show the world and yourself that you are stronger than the storm. The comeback is always louder than the setback. The victory always feels sweeter when you fought through the darkness to find it. Every scar you carry is proof that you survived. Every lesson you learned is a tool you can use to win. Every tear you shed has watered the ground for something new to grow. This is not the time to hold back. This is not the time to play small. This is the time to run toward the fight with everything you've got. Your story is not over. The next chapter is waiting for you to write it. And it's going to be the one that changes everything. People may have counted you out. They may have stopped believing in you. They may have thought you couldn't come back from this. But they're about to see something they never expected. They're about to see what happens when someone refuses to quit. They're about to see what happens when someone turns pain into power. This is the season for your greatest comeback, and you're just getting started. Sacrifice now so you can shine forever. Because the choices you make today will echo through the rest of your life. Every moment you resist the easy way is an investment in your future. Every time you choose discipline over distraction, you are building the life you've dreamed of. Sacrifice is not about losing. It's about trading short-term comfort for long-term glory. It's about giving up what feels good now for what will feel incredible later. It's about understanding that temporary pleasures fade, but the rewards of hard work last. Right now, it might feel heavy. Right now, it might feel lonely. Right now, it might feel like you're the only one who understands why you're making these choices. But you are laying the foundation for a future so bright, the struggle will be worth it. The parties you skip, the comfort you deny, the hours you put in when no one is watching, they are all seeds. Seeds that will grow into opportunities. Seeds that will grow into success. Seeds that will grow into a life you can be proud of. Most people want to shine without paying the price. They want the recognition without the grind. They want the applause without the effort. But you understand that the shine means nothing if it isn't earned. You understand that the glow of achievement is only beautiful when it's built from sweat, sacrifice, and persistence. And one day, that glow will not fade. It will not be temporary. It will not be a moment you have to chase again. Because it will be built on something real. Sacrifice is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It's the test that proves you're worthy of the dream you're chasing. It's the filter that separates the ones who wish from the ones who will. Every time you say no to an easy option, you're saying yes to your purpose. Every time you choose progress over comfort, you're moving closer to your destiny. The pain of sacrifice is temporary, but the shine you earn will outlast you. It will inspire others. It will tell your story long after you've lived it. And it will remind the world that nothing great is ever given, it is built. So make the trade. Give up what's holding you back. Pay the price now, because the reward will be yours forever. So hold the line, stay the course. Keep making the choices today that your future self will thank you for. Because when the moment comes and the world finally sees you shine, they will call it success, but you will know it was sacrifice.